Hi guys, my name's Gianna. After doing a few of these videos with like a green screen in the background, I realized I've been really interested in like talking about stuff on here. And so I wanted to start my own series, which I'll post one a week, or I'll try to post one a week, of things I'm interested in. So this series is going to be about TV shows and why I like them, why they should be canceled, or anything about TV shows. You can put suggestions in the comments. And this week I wanted to talk about a show that I've recently stopped watching, which is something I rarely do. Like, I must really like hate what's going on to like stop watching a show, because I'm a person that likes to watch it start to end, like don't miss a single thing. And the first show that's going to be featured on here is the new version of Charmed on CW. Hi guys, I'm Gianna. This is my first part to my new series where I talk about TV shows. So the first TV show, as I mentioned before, is Charmed from the CW one, the new version. And I'm going to be explaining why the show should be canceled. So I actually really liked the first season. That was the second and third season that really got me to just not want to watch it anymore. Now we're going to start with my first reason. Reason number one. You remember this character? If you've seen the show, this girl, she was a cop. She's one of the main character's girlfriends, and they were starting off with like a somewhat decent relationship. I thought it would actually go somewhere. What happened? It didn't go anywhere. And we've never seen her again. She was there and she's gone. You see this lovely man, this man that like a lot of people would want to smash. Yeah, well, a girl named Maggie, one of the main characters in the show, decided not to date him because he was a little toxic, he's part demon, all that jazz. But here's the thing, this is a reoccurring theme with the show. It's like every relationship that's like gonna start is just canceled. Like they disappear, they're gone, and now they're back to like plan A. Like, hello? Is there gonna be any character growth? Reason number two. You see this guy, he's Harry, he's one of the main characters, he's a white lighter, he's supposed to help the three charmed witches. Okay, season 2, he gets split in half, there's like a dark version, a light version, and one of the main characters, like, romantically is interested in this dude. But the thing is, this man is more like a parent figure, more like a helper. So seeing someone, like, with such a big age gap, like starting to date someone, they even like make mention of it in the third season. It's just really uncomfortable to watch, and there's no chemistry. Now we're gonna talk about my favorite character. Her name's Abigail Kane. She's part demon, part witch. Super cool. Love her personality. Love her character. But in season 3, they started to not integrate her in this show, and she's just kind of like a side character for like whenever the main characters need help. And the thing that really annoyed me was that they started to say like, oh my gosh, she's a selfish narcissist. She's helped you guys every single time and is just desperate for attention. I might run out of time, so I might do a part 2 on this one. But next up, we're going to talk about Maggie's hair journey. This was her hair in season 1. Really pretty, really cute. It went with her face perfectly. And this is her hair now. Not saying that I dislike natural hair. I'm just saying her face is very rounded and very small. To add bangs and very curly hair right there, it doesn't fit her face, and it kind of looks like there's a giant mop on her head. Alright, click the link in part 2 to see why I officially stopped watching the show. Hi, I'm Gianna. Welcome to part 2 of why the CW version of Charmed should be canceled. Starting off with reason number 1, adventure. They've lacked that since season 1. They've not worked together as a team. They've not actually really solved anything, and that really bothers me. Another reason is spells. I know in the original Charmed, they actually their spells are kind of cringy in the first place, but having them also be cringy in the new version and not using actual witchcraft techniques kind of bothered me a lot. Like, their spells were worse than Harry Potter, which is saying something. Now, a huge reason, probably one of the overarching reasons that I decided to stop watching the show was because of the political agenda going on. It took over the entire show, and that's one of the reasons why it lacked adventure. And just having that be like the main point can get really repetitive and really annoying. Like, I want to enjoy a fantasy show. I don't want to like get hit in the face with like a bunch of politics that's going on in the world today. Like, I'm here to escape, not to get more of it. This is the official reason why I actually stopped watching the show. So this character breaks into the main character's house. She's scrambling for a book. And then she also decides to imprison and almost murder one of the main characters, one of the main witches, Macy, and one of the main guy characters who's trying to like get rid of a curse. And then after her like telling a sob story, pretty much like, oh my gosh, like my family kicked me out, I have nowhere to be, I promise I'm like related to you, I totally promise, I'm not going to show you any evidence, but I promise. And you know, I was once a guy, which I can understand, very like difficult to go through. But then all of a sudden the character's like, oh my gosh, we feel so sorry for you, you're totally fine. Oh yeah, no, I know my sister and my boyfriend's like getting murdered and you don't know how to fix it, but we're gonna let you into our house. And you know what else they're gonna do? They invited her to stay, meaning now she's gonna be a main character in the show. I just think that really bugs me. Like, I can understand the sob story and what they're trying to portray, but I mean, if you were really there and you're like sister and your boyfriend was like kidnapped, like I wouldn't be like, oh okay, you can stay. No. So I'm almost out of time, but I'm pretty sure there was a change of directors, which is why a lot of this stuff started occurring. If you watch the show, I recommend watching season 1 and probably watching the original, which is what I'm actually starting to do right now. If you have any questions or comments below, just leave them in the comment section. Thank you.